Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a little shadow work video for you guys for today. Today is Wednesday. Ooh, it is July 22nd, 2026. I just heard April. It is not April. I do not want to go back to April. Can we flash forward to next April? Because then that'll bring me closer to my trip to Italy. Um, I just heard April. I don't know. Could be what is that? Taurus, Aries, Taurus, maybe. I don't know. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates. It all might resonate. Shadow work, affirmations, all that jazz. It's really up to you. Okay. We're gonna use 2 decks by Hattie Thorne. We're gonna use the Dark Mirror. Shadow work cards. Okay. Still available. HattieThorne.com. She also has an Etsy shop. And I thought it could be interesting to add this to it. So we're going to pull a few cards from each deck because this is almost like emotional cards, okay? The shadow work cards are questions for you to ask yourself. And the Myths and Monsters by Hattie Thorne has emotions written on them. And I just thought it would be interesting to pull a few of these because maybe there are some emotions and things that people need to work on. Okay. A little bit more specific than the question cards, right? So this is the Myths and Monsters by Hattie Thorne. I think she still has this deck available. I think, not 100% sure. HattieThorne.com, or again, she has an Etsy shop. So let's pull a few shadow work cards and then a few Myths and Monsters. We got one on the table. I'm looking for like 3 or 4 cards, probably. We got 4. All right, and let's pull some monsters. If I don't have 4 cards fall out, I'll probably pull from bottom of the deck, if that makes sense. But if I have 4 cards fall out, look at that. Pulling from bottom. Wait, were there cards in reverse? Because those 2 came out in the reverse. We'll talk about it. Those ones came out in the reverse. So let me put them back in the reverse so that way I remember. But we're going to talk about it. All right. Shadow work cards, some questions you can ask yourself, you guys. Again, feminine, masculine, it doesn't resonate. And if you're not interested in this, you don't have to watch it. You know, if you think you're healed, you guys know how I feel about that. You don't even have to listen. If you want to listen, but you feel like you don't need to do the work, that's okay too, right? We got, what are my unmet needs and desires, and how do they influence my choices? I think there's an animal out there. I hear rustling. We got, do I allow myself to experience and express all my emotions? That's a good one. Do you? Please do. Squirrel. Please do. I've told you guys, I was just talking to my friend about this yesterday at work. I cry in the car a lot, typically because I'll hear music and it'll make me think of something, remember something, and I'll cry. But when I tell you that those are the most therapeutic cries ever, they really are. They really are. Because if you're listening to music and you start crying, you just belt it out and you're crying at the same time and you look like a hot mess, but you're releasing all of that tension, all of that negativity. You still have the memories, but you're releasing all that emotion. Like you're getting it out. It's wonderful, actually. What are the times I've compromised my values? How did it affect me? Oh my God. I feel like I've always done that in relationships. Not always, but for the most part. What are my self-destructive thoughts and how can I change them? Ooh, ooh. Should never ask a Gemini, Virgo rising, Aries moon that question. Never. As somebody that came from an abused home and somebody that has felt abused pretty much almost their whole life by friends, family, lovers, etc., someone that's been sexually assaulted multiple times, raped multiple times, physically abused once, mentally, like I said, mentally and emotionally abused as a child. Um, uh, those self-destructive thoughts are always there. I'm telling you. And even though like I'm like, no, that ain't fucking true. Like I'm awesome, I'm amazing, and whoever I want to be, that's who I can be. I can be someone different every day if I want to be. I'm amazing. But I do get into situations, like I'll have situations like where somebody will fuck me over, or the guy that I was in love with last year, and it's like, why wasn't I good enough? And it's like, baby, you are always good enough. You just weren't meant for that person, and they weren't meant for you. And you should always just look. You can say it's egocentric all you want, but you really should just look at it like they're not good enough for you and move on. You can say that's ego, whatever you want. I just feel like it's a lot better to tell yourself that, give yourself a little boost, take on that self-care, work on yourself, keep healing, and move forward. And fuck everybody else. Because we're all good enough. It's just, there's people out there that are not healing, y'all. There are people out there that don't give a fuck. There are tons of people that don't take accountability for anything. And they just want to pass the buck. Like, oh, it's not me, it's you. It's not me, it's you. And I've told you guys before, like, it might take me a couple days, a couple weeks to take a step back and look at a situation from the whole. But when I recognize my part in it, good, bad, ugly, there you go. That's healing. I realize I'm the asshole. There you go. That's healing. And that's something to take with you moving forward so you're no longer the asshole, right? I'm just saying. Anywho. All right. Myths and monsters. We've got wyvern, courage, protection, a guardian or guide. Somebody might be looked at as a teacher. I love it. We got a hobgoblin. I was going to say hobo goblin, but that's not right. It's a hobgoblin. A mischievous trickster, playful pranks. Oh my god, I love to joke around. I don't necessarily like to play pranks usually, but I love to joke around. When I was younger, when I was like a teenager, when I was in my early 20s, people always told me I should have been a comedian. I always hated crowds though. Like I always hated crowds. And I watch Leslie Jones on TikTok, and her videos pull up, and she's on stage, and she's got the lights on her. Oh my god, she always looks like she's fucking melting. Like she always looks like she's going through menopausal flashes, and the lights on her, and she's got like sweat dripping off of her. And I'm like, I don't want that to happen to me. Like I want to get on stage and I want to tell a joke, but I don't want that to happen to me. It's bad enough I feel like that when I go walking, right? We got centaur, inner turmoil, mental conflict, anguish. This was in the reversal. So I'm just going to say this for some of you, inner turmoil, mental conflict, anguish might ring true, might be stuff you're dealing with. For some of you, maybe not. For some of you, maybe you're cool right now. Maybe you're pretty much stable. We've got leprechaun, unexpected windfall, good luck, treasure. Again, in the reverse. I think this is more of mindset, right? Unexpected windfall, good luck, and treasure. First of all, it's not luck, it's blessings. Second of all, again, I feel like it's a mindset. So if you feel like you're in a positive mindset and you got money flowing and you got blessings coming in, some people might not. Some people might feel like they're stagnant. Stuff ain't moving, right? I think it's going to be different for everybody. So take how it resonates. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I hope that this was interesting and helpful in some type of way. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. I will talk to you later. Bye.